I need a 30 for 30 to show that I'm different like Jordan and Pippen, you bitch. I need a 30 for 30 like Jalen and Webber. Nobody gon' fuck on my clique. I need a 30 for 30.
All right, another edition of my brother Tim G. Jacob. Hit it and quit it. He's the man with the plan to get you some money. Y'all better listen to him. T, what you got for him this week?
Ooh, man. Lot of weird ones this week, in my opinion.
Okay.
NFL wise. I know you don't bet with emotion. I know. People tell you that all the time. But sometimes in betting, you got to take stock in certain things, certain teams, certain way they're playing as of late, that type of stuff. And I know this game was a blowout on a Thursday night. I think it was a Thursday nighter. Browns Bengals. I know a lot of folks probably rolling their eyes right now. That's cool. They got the Browns favored by 3.5. Man, I'm gonna tell you something. Them Bengals impressed me last week in a loss. I know they lost to the Colts, and the Colts kind of figured some things out. But I'm gonna roll with them Bengals this week on the sled. I know that's a big off for a lot of people, but Burrow looks damn good. Higgins looks really good. Oh man, my other receiver, Tyler Boyd. Those guys, man, they look really good. I really did think last week they were gonna get blowed out against Indy. I didn't think it was gonna be a game. They made it a game. And I don't trust Cleveland. I don't. I think right now Cleveland is figuring themselves. They're still trying to figure themselves out. And I think the run game. And granted, they were playing against the Steelers, and the Steelers are a tough defense. This game could have the potential of being a shootout, and it could come down to one last drive by Burrow. It could be a magical game. I don't know, but I'm gonna just go with it. I feel it. I'm gonna go with it. I know that ain't a lot of folks' flavor, but I'm gonna roll with it. That's me. That's me. If you miss it, it's on me. But I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it. If I can get there, I'm gonna play it. The next one, Battle of the Bird, Seahawks Cardinals. All right, they got the Seahawks favored by 3.5. Cardinals look good this past week against the Cowboys. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a real good one. And I think the over-under is definitely, you gotta play the over. 56.5 points this week. It's gonna be some balls getting tossed around in this one. I think Kyle is gonna settle down a little bit. I think he was a little bit off last week. Not a little bit, a lot. He was off. He only completed like 9 passes. Let's just call it what it is. I'm interested to see what the Seahawks gonna do after a bye. I know that's kind of tough for teams. Some teams, buys can be tricky, but I do think there are gonna be some points in this game. I know the Cardinals secondary looked great, but that was against Cowboys. I think the rush train is gonna be back this week. I think Nuck might have 100, but I think DK or Lockett could have 100. I think that's gonna be some good ball in this game. So I'm gonna take the over 56.5. Got to get on that. The next one. Ugh. I don't know why. Again, I told you this is a tricky week. Bears and Rams, Monday night. They got the Rams favored by 5.5. I just don't know, man. I just don't know.
What you telling them?
It seemed like them Bears they just figure out ways to win. And in the NFL, you got to figure out ways to win.
I hate to hear that, T.
They do it. They just doing it right now. I know they have played who they played. They played their schedule. But that's a lot of teams. You could argue the Steelers. They played their schedule. You could argue the Titans outside of the Bills. They played their schedule. And maybe we're just subjected to bad football right now. Maybe it's just some bad football.
Okay.
So Rams and Bears, man, take them Bears and them points. I know they got to travel to LA, but Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods against that secondary, they're gonna be tough matchups in that game for the Rams offense. And if they can't get off with that running game, then Goff is subjected to possibly what he saw this past week because Woods and Cup were not great this past week against my Niners.
Mhm.
So it's another game where defense go keep it close. Bears just got to make plays. We'll see. There's always the Aaron Donald effect. I know how much he can dominate a game, but man, I'm gonna take them Bears this week in them points.
Mm.
So that's my hit and quit for the week, man. I know a lot of folks probably sitting there shaking with their money, man, but don't be scared to bet sometimes. You just gotta go. You gotta do it with your chest, man. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it with my chest this week.
You gotta do it with your chest. Hey, y'all heard it from the man with the plan. Y'all trying to get some money. What you tell him? T, get in there, ski, get out.
You didn't quit it, ski, get in, get out.
All right, that's Tim G. Hit it and quit it.
Go. Subscribe to our daddy's YouTube channel. He's the best. Hit the like button, turn on the notifications.